Hey guys, Torque47 here. Welcome back to another video. Today, I am here in Rigs of Rods, once again, as a continuation, kind of, sort of, from the video that was, posted yesterday. If you're watching this, at the current time, obviously, as it being posted. If you're watching from the future, well, hello, from the past. Yeah, today we're back with, 47 here at Bunyan's Bus Sales and Service. Good friend of mine, Carl, over there. Let me go ahead and come on down here and film a video. So today's video, you're probably asking me, well, what the heck is this? You're making such a big deal out of it. Well, I'm making a post trip, or not post trip. Gosh, I already.
Later.
I'm making a pre-trip video, like how to do a proper pre-trip on your on your school bus. So we're gonna go ahead and get this started today. We're just gonna go ahead. We gotta actually get it right. All right, we're just gonna put the doors on manual. A little switch somewhere. I think it's right here somewhere. We're just going to go ahead and switch that. Put the doors on manual. We're just going to shut them real quick. I'm going to pretend that we actually did that by hand. There we go. Alright, so to do a proper pre-trip, obviously when you walk on your bus, you better have your keys on you. I'm just going to go ahead and, I will say before we continue, last thought, not everything is going to pertain to real life, alright? But we have some limitations with the buses we're using, or with the bus I'm using as of right now. But with whatever bus you use, you're going to have some sort of limitation. So keep that in mind as we're making this video. So there'll be some role play added to it. But yeah, right here you're going to walk to your bus, make sure that it's level, it's not leaning to a certain side or whatnot. Obviously, if you're on a hill, that might differ, but hope to God you're not on a hill. Better be on a flat surface. Make sure your bus is not leaning, which mine looking pretty good, to be honest. So, what we're going to do first and foremost, we're just going to look around, and while we're looking around the bus, we're just going to check all this. Wiggle your mirror bracket, make sure it's steady. But what we're also going to do is check to make sure that none of the windows have cracks or chips in them. Going to make sure that all our light covers are there. Everything that's supposed to be here is on this bus, essentially. But you got to be specific. Make sure that none of the tires are deflated or anything, or the wheels look in good shape. They don't look bent or anything. Then wiggle that mirror bracket. It's going to look, check to make sure everything's in shape. The doors, all the windows are in place. No cracks. Looking good. That light's there. Emergency exit. We also got to make sure that nothing is like none of these letters are like peeled or half scratched off or something. So we're also going to keep an eye on that. Emergency exit with our reflective tape. That's good. We've got our reflective tape along the side here. Got the light. We got our side lettering for this school year. Because technically I do own this bus myself. Technically I'm contracting. But look here. Wheel looks good. Tire doesn't look deflated. Wheel doesn't look bent or any leaks in any way. Emergency exit properly labeled and right there as well. Reflective tape alongside again. Diesel fuel. Our diesel fuel right there. Sip of water. Make sure that's labeled, which it is. That's good. We're gonna walk around to the back here. It's a little shiny because of just kind of the way that Jason made it with ROR. We're just gonna turn the time a little bit just so you can see what I'm talking about. Just the way that made it, the bus is bright with the sun in ROR. So, but you got our reflective tape here along the sides around the emergency door, and there's a label for the door right there. Tape is all the way around. Tape over here, you can kind of see it. Right there. All our lights are there. They're existent. Displays my bus number on the back. That's just an Navistar logo. Got our plate. All in good condition there. We got owned and operated by my name, and then we got our US dot right there. That's because we're contracting. That's my US dot right there, my own personal one. All the windows look in place. School bus sign looking mighty fine. So then we're going to turn the time back. See if you can turn it the other way so you can see that reflective tape. There it is right there. I'll point with my finger. It's right there. Put the time back to how it was. We have our windows right here. Looking good. That light's there. Clearance light. Reflective tape along the side. Got our emergency exit window with the tape along the side of it. And obviously a pre-trip is not going to take this long. I'm just trying to get into detail everything that you're going to have to actually check in real life. Our windows are looking good. Got our reflective tape along the side. Tires looking good. No leaks. Another thing that you should check while you're doing this is no leaks from under the bus, which our bus is looking just fine. So I don't see any leaks. Rockton Local School District 140. Another emergency exit window right here with our tape and all that. Marker light, along with the turn signal light, I think. Actually, no, that's the marker light. That's the turn signal light. Stop sign, looking good. Make sure the word stop isn't peeling or faded or like worn away. The lights are there. We got our US dot right here as well. Also, you want to check to make sure that your doors haven't been touched, like no one's tried tampering with them. So, also one thing that you are going to want to do when you're over here with your pre-trip, you're going to want to open these doors, just like the other doors in a minute here. But we're going to open these doors, make sure that our batteries are there and connected, and there's like no wires that have been chewed up or anything. We'll play this out. Make sure that batteries are good. You can slide the drawers in and out. You can shove them back in, close the doors. We're also just going to check the relay, make sure no one's tampered with that, open that, and just look inside, make sure everything is intact. Again, like no wires have been cut and stuff, so we're going to go ahead and shut that now. Also going to check the stop sign while we're here. We're going to make sure that it's all connected and all the wires are connected as well, and not, none of them have been chewed up or anything. Mirror bracket looking good. Window looking in good shape as well. We have our little like a what should I call this? Like a step. Like you can fold it out and you can step up so you can see the hood. Got that. We got our kind of, I think it's a vent of some sort. So we got that there too. I actually don't know what that's called. If someone could help me out on that one in the comments. But our hood's looking good as well. We got the number on the front. We got a little plate down there too. Right there. So it also looks good. Looks like it's in good shape. Wow. It's a little early in the morning for me. I'm sorry. More water, of course. But then we got our crossing gate here. Looks like it's not bent or touched with, so that's good. Looks like it's in proper working order. So we're going to go ahead and unlock the doors, just pretend. And now we're going to go ahead and hop on the bus here. Open the doors. Alright. So what we do when we hop on the bus, I'm just going to do it in free cam so you can see what it would be like properly. So we hop on the bus here. Want to make sure that everything is alright from the inside. Our seat is there. Our seats aren't ripped or anything. Nothing out of the ordinary on the bus. Make sure everything's in place. All our light covers are in place. Make sure we're going to walk back here, make sure none of our seats are ripped and that there's nothing in the seats. Another thing that we would be checking would be our emergency windows, which I could label on the inside, but keep in mind this is made with Jason's pack, which I'm not the only one who has a bus from Jason's ICCE pack. I do this with a bunch of friends, and a couple of them have CE from him too. Well, from his pack anyway. And there's only one interior bake, and because of all the many options, we all actually have different spots where we place our emergency windows, based on the options you can do in real life. So I could label them on the interior, but it would be labeled for everybody on the interior, and that's and with them having their stuff in other places, that's just inconvenient. So I'm just gonna walk back here. Our emergency door is labeled though, because we all are using our own e-doors. So my e-door I actually could label, which I did right here. Emergency door, pull handle, and lift up. There would be a handle there in real life, so right there. For some reason, I don't think you can hear that, but if you can, my headset just because this is a new headset to me anyway. It's not necessarily brand new at all, but has like an auto shutdown thing enabled on it, and I was like, I'm kind of recording a video here, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're also gonna check that there's nothing under the seats while we're walking back. That's just me saying there. Don't worry about that. So now that we've got all that checked out, just gonna check on the hood here. I kind of did a little out of order, but that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and if there would be latches there, make sure we can unlatch them. The latches are actually there and working too. Because it wasn't on this bus, like it wasn't, because these buses are technically betas. You can't like the hood isn't animated, so you can't open it. So we're just gonna pretend that we open it. We're just gonna stick our head in here. We're gonna make sure that everything in our engine is looks like it's in working condition and where it's supposed to be. Suspension's looking good as well. Steering, you know, nothing's bent, out of the ordinary or anything like that. Beacon this way. Make sure everything's in good working order. Then we'll just pretend that we can shut the hood, latch him, and then now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop open our def door here. We're just gonna check to make sure that like the cap is there and it's secure. No one's touched it. We're gonna shut that door as well. Go back here to our diesel door and do the same thing. Pop your head in. It wasn't mild then, so we're just gonna pretend that it's there. There we go. So now that we've done all that, we're gonna go ahead and make sure our bus starts. Go ahead and let it go ahead and start warming up here. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and try starting it here. Make sure that all our gauges are where they're supposed to be. Like the let me zoom in here. Like our air pressures are where they're supposed to be. Our fuel, obviously, so we have fuel. Our volts, make sure those are good as well. Because we haven't started our RPMs, obviously, haven't gone anywhere, and we better be at 0 miles an hour. We better not be moving. But got our water temperature, engine oil, and transmission. So make sure that's all at the proper working temperatures. We'll go ahead and start her up here. There we go. You can hear the engine there. Running just fine. So now we're going to go ahead and pretty much it kind of goes a little quick from here. We're just going to check our emergency exits. Wow, let me zoom that back out for you guys. There we go. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and back here. I know where my emergency windows are on the outside, but we're just going to pretend that we can open them. Open that emergency window. You would hear a buzzer. Then we're going to go to this one. Open that. We're going to hit the buzzer. Beep, 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 you know, make sure. Again, a little bit of roleplay is involved with this. So I got those two. I'm going to see this window right here. See if I did it right. Yeah! Hear the buzzer. Beep, 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 beep. You know, shut that window. No one wants to hear that buzzer. Check this window. Yeah. Sure it's the right one. And then we're going to hear the buzzer. No, shut that window. Then we're going to go to the door back here. And we're going to go ahead and open that too. This door you can actually open. There we go. That's my little makeshift buzzer, by the way, for the e-door. Just gonna hold the horn. There we go. So the E-door works. Buzzer better be going off. Now we're going to walk back up here. We're going to go ahead and flip on our lights. I'm going to make sure that they're working. Oh, I don't think I clicked the right button. Hello? This one? Are the lights? I don't even know. I thought the interior lights worked on Jason's buses. Or on the CE. Geez, I'm out of it today. They're not lighting up. This is the only one I have spawned too, so we're just gonna say I think that they don't work. This is technically the 2013 that we modified to be a 2017. So maybe this didn't work on the 2013. I don't know. We're gonna say that they're on. They're working. They're all on. Good. Good. All right. So now we're gonna do the outside check here. Go ahead and get our lights on. And actually, we're gonna do it a different way, and then because everyone just kind of does everything at once and looks around. Actually, from videos, North Syracuse, they actually do something like this. So they switch on their ambers, then their right turn signal. Check that first. This is just from what I've seen and heard of. So, if anyone knows a mic, ICC 523. But we're gonna go ahead and make sure that our turn signals are working. That's a really loud tick, 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 tick. Really loud. Go ahead and check back here. Should not be able to hear that back here. It's just because I was on the inside last. Strobe light's working. That's good. Alright. Then they filter on their reds. Or on the other turn signal. Check that. I think I had my strobe light on. I'll go ahead and check that. Crossing gate has came out. So is the stop sign. That's good. I know that those are LED covers. Alright, just someone else was using LEDs, so we had to leave them. But this was supposed to have incandescent, so just ignore the LED covers. Our left turn signal on. That's good. It's working. Both lights. I'll go ahead and run down the side here. In the back, reds are on. Left turn signal is working as well. Oh, strobe light's on again. And it's just because with the ampers and reds. I didn't think that his buses did that anymore, but maybe they do. Left turn signal on. Stop sign is flashing, as it should be. Just like that. And the turn signal's on. Alright. So that is good. Go ahead and shut that off. We're going to go ahead and hold my brake so we can turn off the headlights. Hold my brake. And just do the reverse. I'm not sure what North Syracuse does for it. But this is what we're going to do. Oh, I left my stop sign out. Hold on. Put that in. Alright. It is beeping. Both lights are working. Our brake lights are on. So that is a good sign. We're just going to check up here real quick. Alright, strobe lights off. Good. Don't mind that crossing gate because I hopped out. There it goes. Because I shut the stop sign and got out because the crossing gate's a little slow closing, but that's okay. That's kind of usual, actually. So that's the light check done. Horn is working as well. Because this is an air bus, we're going to go ahead and shut it off. It's air's obviously been built up. We're going to do our air pressure test here. Because this is an air bus, air operated right here. Parking brake, got air tanks here. Now these gauges are just obviously what Jason put down where they're at. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of roleplay skills here. But they're supposed to be around between like right around 90. So they're a little lower than that, but that's okay. But what we're gonna do for our test As long as they're not in the red, we should be fine. Go ahead and push our parking brake. Make sure that we are in a level service, which we are, by the way. So, keep that in mind. Go ahead and we're gonna, you can see, I'll keep so you can see my brake pedal there. You're gonna want to press the brake pedal like this, and pump it, and role play here, role play. These needles will be coming down here in the red, as you can see. My mouse is gonna be the needle. There we go. Once I hit 0, parking brake should apply. And there we go. So that is good. We had to test that system. Then we gotta go ahead and start her up. Now we should go ahead and let it build air pressure back up. So if we keep looking, it should slowly start to be building air pressure back up. See, it's at 0 right now. Slowly making its way up a little bit. And once the air pressure is built back up, we can do the next test. So go ahead and let that build up. Alright, so the air pressure is been built back up. Now we're going to do our next test. So we're going to go ahead and pull our seatbelt here. Go ahead and click that into place. We're going to go ahead and shut our doors. And you'll also want to make sure that your doors actually open and shut. So what we're going to do, we're going to hold the brake. And go ahead and push in our parking brake there. Let the air hiss off. We're going to shift it into gear. We're going to shift it into shift it all the way down into first. There we go. And we're just going to go ahead and make sure that we can it moves. Like so. Put it back into neutral. Put our parking brake back on. Just gotta make sure that the bus actually even moves. Make sure the transmission's working. I'm also gonna go ahead and shove it in reverse. Make sure that that works as well. And yeah, so once all that's working, you're pretty much ready to go. Your pre-trip's pretty much done. Took a little longer just because I gotta explain everything. And hopefully you guys did enjoy. I enjoyed making this video, honestly. Just gotta go ahead. Wow, got to go ahead and make a proper pre-trip video for you guys. What you're actually supposed to like how you're supposed to properly pre-trip your school bus to ensure that you get your kids to and from school safely in a safe manner with a safe vehicle. So had to pre-trip it. We have to pre-trip it and make sure that that it's alright to drive. It's safe to drive. And you can feel comfortable driving it. So there we go. Had a stroke doing that, but hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.